Many people have experienced great success after listening to this recording. That's why I am sharing it with you today. Imagine that you are a farmer who is carefully watching over all of his crops and giving each seed the care it needs as it grows. You know that your veggies won't grow well if they don't get enough sun and rain. Also, if you want to receive wealth from the world, you need to develop the right outlook and behaviors. You can't just ask the world for what you want. You have to be ready to accept it and be able to spot it when it comes. As you walk along this interesting road, you'll learn how to get to the great gifts that the world has for all of us. Interesting, right? Lesson 1. Understanding how plenty the universe has. You can see that the world is basically rich. It's full of chances, blessings, and gifts that are just waiting for you to take advantage of them. Think of the world as an endless source that is always ready to give you what you want. This idea might be too much to handle at first, but it's an important first step in learning how to receive from the world. If the world is so full of good things, then why don't I have everything I want? The answer is inside of you. You see, the world doesn't care what you think, feel, or believe. It just reacts to those things. Most likely, your limiting beliefs, the ones that tell you you don't deserve it or that it's impossible, are stopping you from getting what you want. Don't let this get you down, though. See these limited views for what they are. Thoughts, not facts. You can change them. They're not set in stone. Think about the good things that are already in your life instead of what you don't have. Every day, show thanks and enjoy the little things. You'll start to see how the world responds to your good vibes once you change your point of view. Second lesson, how important it is to think positively. As people become more positive, you'll see that the power of positive thinking isn't just a buzzword. It's a transforming tool that can let you enjoy all that the universe has to offer. Changing the way you think is the first step to using this power. Getting rid of uncertainties with promises, fears with courage, and hopelessness with optimism is what it means. The energy you give off affects everything around you. When you send out positive energy, you attract more of the same. When you say, "I'm ready to receive," you're basically inviting the universe to come over. And like a polite host, the universe will react by gifting you with wealth. But positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring life's problems. It means facing them head-on and saying, "I can do this." It means seeing every problem as a chance to learn and every loss as a way to get back on track. As you can see, happiness draws wonders to you and opens the door to the universe's endless wealth. That's the beautiful thing. You already have this key. You just need to turn it. The third lesson is about developing a thankful attitude. Having a grateful heart can increase your riches in ways you never thought possible, just like turning the key of happiness opens the universe's endless wealth. Being grateful is more than just saying thank you. It's a way of life. It means seeing the good in everything, finding beauty in the everyday, and being thankful for the gifts that we often don't notice. Imagine that gratitude is the force that pulls all the good things in the world toward you, like a magnet. Being thankful tells the universe, "I see and appreciate the gifts you've given me." In return, the universe works together to send you more. It's a beautiful circle of happiness and plenty that never ends. But how do you learn to have this thankful attitude? Start out small. When you wake up in the morning, list 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big. It could be the warmth of the sun, the safety of your bed, or the sound of birds singing. If you do this regularly, you'll notice a change in the way you see things. You'll start finding the positive aspects of everything, which will help you attract more positive things into your life. The world is kind, and it reacts to hearts that are thankful. So let your heart be open and full of thanks, and the world will give you more than you ever thought possible. Remember that you're not just getting things from the world, you're dancing a beautiful dance of giving and receiving, and the most powerful move you can make in this dance is to be grateful. Fourth lesson, letting go of bad energy. Negative energy can stick to your mind like a stain, making it hard to see clearly and getting in the way of your journey to wealth. Don't give up, though. This energy can be cleared. Just like when you clean a window, the light can shine through again after the dirt is gone. One important step is to recognize that it is there. You can't clean a window if you can't see the dirt on it. In the same way, you can't get rid of bad energy if you don't know it's there. This needs honesty and self-reflection. Take a look at yourself and figure out what bad feelings and thoughts are holding you back. Next, forgive yourself. You're only human, so you'll make mistakes and feel angry, scared, or sad. But these feelings shouldn't stay like unwanted guests. They should be ushered out the door. Let them go after forgiving yourself for carrying them around. Get rid of the bad feelings by working out. You can walk, run, or dance your way out of it. Use your imagination to write, paint, or build something. Meditation or deep breathing exercises are also very effective. They can help you calm down, release stress, and clean out your energy. Fifth lesson, being mindful every day. Being mindful every day can help you get more of what you want because it keeps you focused in the present and open to the gifts that the world has to offer. You can hear the universe's gentle messages if you are fully present in each moment and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. The wind's soft words, the leaves' soft rustling, or your own soft hum are all ways that the universe talks to you. Being aware every day isn't hard. All you have to do is set aside a few minutes of quiet time every day. Start by focusing on your breath. With each breath in and out, bring yourself back to the present. Pay attention to how your body feels, what thoughts are going through your mind, and how you're feeling. You shouldn't judge or try to change anything. Just watch. Focusing on the present moment will help you see the wealth that is already in your life. You will find beauty and magic in the everyday things. You'll be thankful for little things, like a warm cup of coffee, hearing someone you love laugh, or being in a comfortable bed. You will make room for the world to give you even more when you are grateful. Lesson 6. Seeing what you want. Have you ever thought about how your mind can change the world around you? Imagine something that will happen in the future in your mind. This is called visualization. It could be the key to finding the universe's secret wealth. Using the creative power of your thinking to make your dreams come true is not magic. Visualizing what you want is like making a plan for your dreams. It might look like a lot to do, but don't worry. You're not the only one. Picture what you really want as a start. Take a few deep breaths, clear your mind, and let your thoughts wander to the deeper parts of what you want. Think about the sounds, colors, smells, and emotions. Take them in and own them. You might think this is all just hopeful thought, but remember that it's not just daydreaming. It's about believing. It's about being so sure that your wishes are real that the world can't help but answer. You should let your mind make a world where your dreams have already come true. Visualizing your goals helps you match your feelings and thoughts with the universe. It also creates a good vibe that attracts your goals like a magnet to the energy of the universe. But don't rush. You need time, practice, and most of all, faith in yourself to do it right. Lesson 7. What the law of attraction really means. When you believe in the law of attraction, you become a strong artist who can change your world to match your inner wishes. This concept of universality isn't about controlling the world. It's a call to work with it. It means getting your feelings and thoughts to move at the same rate as your dreams. Imagine that you are a radio. The world sends out all bands and options at the same time, but you can only play what's playing. You will get more love, happiness, and money if you focus on those things. On the other hand, if you focus on negative, fear, or lack, that's what you'll feel. You're not changing the world. You're just turning the dial to the reality you want. Good thoughts and feelings attract good situations, while negative ones attract difficulties, according to the law of attraction. It's not a way to punish or reward you. It's just a representation of the energy that you mostly use. Lesson 8. Making your goals clear. Setting clear goals is the next important step in the dance of creation with the world. It acts like a guide, pointing your thoughts and feelings in the direction of the reality you want. It's not enough to just wish for good things to happen. You have to know exactly what you want and feel the emotions that go along with it. Setting goals is like drawing a roadmap for the universe to follow. It's your way of telling the universe, this is where I am, and this is where I want to go. It's about being as clear as possible about what you want. But how are you going to do that? First, go somewhere quiet where you can focus. Focus on what your heart really wants by taking a few deep breaths and clearing your head. Be as clear as you can when you write them down. Write down what kind of love you want, if you want it. If you want to be successful, you need to describe what that means to you. Don't forget that the world reads straight lines, not between them. Tell yourself the truth about what you really want. Don't be afraid of your wants. Accept them, feel them, and live them, even before they come true. Setting goals isn't about telling the world what to do. It's more about working together with it to make things happen. It means making sure that your words, actions, and thoughts are all in line with what you want. Trust the world to do its part once you've made your plans. Don't forget that the world doesn't work on your time. It's important to have hope, patience, and persistence. 9th lesson. What meditation can do for you. You're very good at setting goals, and meditation is also a very important part of your journey of co-creating with the world. There is a quiet place between your thoughts where the world speaks to you. You can connect with this general knowledge through meditation. This aligns your energy with the universe's, which makes it easier to get what you want. Meditation is like having a direct line to the world. When you're still and quiet, you can see what you want more clearly and figure out how to get it. You're not just sitting still when you meditate. You're learning to listen and be open. You are becoming more connected to the world and your inner self. Now, if you're new to meditation, don't worry. Just start with something easy. Set aside some time every day to just live, breathe, and be still. Over time, it will get easier for you to clear your thoughts and connect with the energy of everything. 10th lesson. Developing an open mind. Having an open attitude is like taking care of a garden. You have to pull out the bad things and plant good things to let the universe's direction into your life. Just like you wouldn't let weeds choke out your flowers, don't let negative thoughts take over your positive ones. They're like unwanted guests that need to be evicted right away. First, become aware of these bad thoughts. Being aware of yourself is the first step to change. Whenever you start to think negatively, take a moment to recognize how you feel and choose not to let those thoughts take root. Instead, actively say positive statements in their place. You might feel a little weird at first, but remember that you're just putting seeds. The plants will grow in time, but if you wait, they will make a place where happiness can thrive. Spend time with people who make you feel good. Do things that are good for your soul, and make time for self-care practices. It will be easier to keep an open mind if you surround yourself with positive things. But what does it really mean to be open to new ideas? Being open to good vibes isn't enough. You have to believe in the universe's knowledge, trust its timing, and gratefully accept its gifts. When you have an open mind, you're not just sitting there waiting for the world to give. You're taking part in the dance of giving and receiving. Your mind is like a farm, and you are the one who takes care of it. It will grow with care if you feed it good thoughts, and the world will reward you with plenty. Lesson 11. Why patience is important. To grow an open mind and attract the universe's wealth, remember that waiting is a key part of taking care of your mental garden. You have to be patient in your search for general wealth, just like a farmer who watches seeds grow into flowers. You can't hurry the process. Your plans and goals need time to grow and take root, just like seeds do. Being patient isn't just waiting, it's also having a good mood while you wait. It means being aware that good things take time. You have to believe that everything happens at the right time and trust that the world is in charge. There is a time in the world that is generally more exact than ours. Remember that delays aren't rejections. They're just the universe's way of letting you know that something even better is coming. Being impatient can get in the way of receiving the gifts of the world. As soon as you become anxious, you let the world know that you don't trust its timing. It's possible that this bad energy will stop the flow of wealth. Having patience, on the other hand, tells the world that you believe in its knowledge and planning. Lesson 12. Getting your energy in sync with the world. To really benefit from the universe's wealth, you need to make sure your energy is in sync with it. Think of the world as a big orchestra, and yourself as the lead singer. You have to tune yourself to the same frequency as the world if you want to make a beautiful, loud music. Alignment doesn't mean that you have to match the universe's vibrations. It means that your energy, goals, and plans are in sync with the flow of the world. Finding the right place where you're in sync with the universe's tune will make it easy for you to attract what you want. How then do you get this alignment? First, you need to get rid of any bad energy. Being negative is like having static electricity that cuts you off from the world. Let go of old hurts and grudges, meditate, and think about yourself. Then, let good things run through you. Being real is the second thing. Real energy has an effect on the world. Be honest about what you want and what you believe in. You don't have to act or force anything. Finally, show thanks. Being thankful makes good energy stronger, and the world reacts by giving you more of what you're thankful for. Lesson 13. When to trust the universe's timing. When you accept the universe's beat, you'll learn that trusting its time is a key part of your path to wealth. You may run into times when things don't go the way you want them to. In times like these, know that the world is always on your side and working to make things go your way. If you want to believe the universe's planning, you have to be patient, even if the music doesn't make sense yet. There will be times when nothing happens, times when things change quickly, and times when people wait. Doesn't this sound like the beautiful music of life? You shouldn't be in a hurry because the world isn't either. If you trust the time, you know that each note, stop, and peak serves a reason. The world may not always seem to be on time. You've asked and waited, but nothing seems to be happening. But the world isn't a vending machine that gives you what you want when you press a button. It's a great artist who carefully arranges every note of your life song. There's help for you out there in the world. It's not keeping your wealth from you out of spite or carelessness. It's making sure that you're completely ready for it when it comes. It's like a gift that's being carefully wrapped up to be given at the right time. Lesson 14. Listening to your gut. At the same time that you're learning to trust the universe's timing, you should also pay attention to your instincts. This is your inner guide that will lead you to your wealth. Even though it sounds hard, this isn't as hard as it sounds. It's about being aware of your thoughts and feelings and paying attention to the small cues that you often miss. It's about learning to believe in yourself and your ability to know what's best for you. You can think of your intuition as a wise friend who is always ready to give you the right advice, the kind that speaks to your soul. Have you ever had a strong urge to do something, even though it didn't make sense? That's your gut telling you something, and it's always right. If you'll just listen, this strong force can lead you to the right road. Your gut will guide you when you're on track with your purpose. Then the world will really give you what you need. You aren't just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. You are actively making your future happen. You and the world are dancing together, and your gut is the beat that tells you how to move. Lesson 15. How to use mantras correctly. If you want to co-create your fate, affirmations can be a powerful partner that helps you state and reaffirm your goals with clarity and passion. These strong words are like a mirror that shows the world what you really want and desire. It's not enough to just say the right words. You have to say them with belief, earnestness, and an open mind. Affirmations are more than just repeating words that have already been chosen for you. They help you connect your conscious goals with your subconscious mind. When you say mantras, they need to really connect with you and come from right inside you. They should be positive, present tense words that are easy to picture and believe to be true. You could say, "I am open to all the good things the universe has to offer." Really mean it and feel it. Allow the encouragement to enter your being and change the way you think, feel, and act. For the world to respond positively to your words, this connection is very important. Remember that the power of your statements depends on how often and how consistently you say them. Don't just say them once, do them every day to remember yourself and the world of what you want to bring into your life. Don't give up if you don't see effects right away. Remember that the universe works at its own pace, and to have faith. 16th lesson, reading signs from the universe. It's just as important to stay aware of the signs the world is giving you as it is to firmly believe in what you want. It's important to keep an open mind and heart because these signs often come in subtle and surprising ways. They could show up as dreams, images, repeated numbers, or even gut feelings. It's important to stay open and accepting. Not only should you be aware of these signs, but you should also know what they mean for you. In this case, a repeated dream could be the world pushing you toward a road you've been afraid to explore, or an overwhelming desire to go to a certain place could be a sign that's where you need to be, to meet someone important to your journey. But how do you tell the difference between a real sign and a coincidence? Start by training your mind to be quiet, by meditating or practicing awareness. Intuition is your direct line to the world, and this helps you get in touch with it more. It's your gut that will make you feel good, that unquestionable knowledge that something is more than just a coincidence. Don't forget that the world doesn't use words to talk. It uses signs, coincidences, and even your emotions. To avoid this, don't just write off anything as a chance. Instead, look for the thread that runs through these images and into your life. You will learn a lot and feel closer to the world and to yourself on this exciting trip of learning. The heavenly realm will open doors where there were only walls if you trust the process and the signs. This trip doesn't have to be done alone. The world is with you every step of the way. Lesson 17. Getting over doubt and fear. When you learn how to receive from the world, you have to face your fears and doubts because they can cloud your judgment, stop your intuition, and keep you from seeing the signs. People often feel this way. You're not the only one. Fear and uncertainty are normal parts of life, but they don't have to run your life. The first step to getting over fear and uncertainty is to realize that they are just feelings and not facts. They're responses to what you don't know or what you don't trust. But remember that you have more power than you think. You have the power to alter your thinking, which will then alter your world. Think about your fears and worries for a moment. Write them down and picture them as things that are getting in the way of you receiving from the world. Now, picture yourself facing these fears head-on and physically tearing them apart. Feel the thrill of victory as you regain your power and take charge. Mindfulness can really help. Take a moment to breathe and observe your ideas without judging them. When fear and doubt start to creep in, remind yourself that they are just thoughts and choose to let them go. You're more than your fears and worries. Have faith in yourself and what the world has planned for you. Have faith that you are where you need to be and that you can achieve everything you want. Let go of your doubts and fears and let your heart be open to receive. Everything is always with you. You've got this. What happens when you give something to someone else? Giving and getting in balance can have a big effect on your ability to attract wealth from the world. You don't have to keep exact records of what you've paid and what you owe. Instead, you need to understand that the world works on an energy exchange. Giving without expecting anything in return makes room for something new and wonderful to come into your life. Think about a tree that is fully bloomed. It doesn't hold back its flowers. It gives freely, knowing that it will get food, water, and sunshine in return. You are a part of the same pattern. Giving something, like your time, love, money, or kindness, doesn't drain you. It adds to the flow of spiritual energy and makes way for the world to refill you. But don't forget that it's not enough to just give. You have to give with the right intention. You're missing the point if you give just to get something back. The universe is not like a cash machine where you put in kindness and get plenty of it back. There's magic when you give because it's in line with who you really are and makes you feel good. Lesson 19. Getting closer to peace of mind. It's just as important to connect yourself with the global flow of giving and getting as it is to develop inner peace, which is a key part of how to attract wealth from the universe. Inner peace is not a place you get to, but a process of constantly improving yourself, being aware, and accepting what you are. To find inner peace, you have to let go of bad ideas, stress, and fears that aren't necessary. It's about finding peace and calm inside yourself, no matter how crazy things are outside. Peaceful thinking makes it easy to see things clearly. When you're at peace, you're open to what the world has to give. Mindfulness is a strong tool that can help you on this path. It means focusing on the present and enjoying it instead of dwelling on the past or the future. You can be more aware by meditating, doing yoga, or just going for a walk in the woods. It will be easier for you to get in touch with your inner self and feel calm and balanced. Another important thing is to accept yourself as you are, flaws and all. Know that everyone has flaws and that life isn't about being perfect, but about getting better. When you accept and forgive yourself, you make room for peace inside. Lesson 20. Enjoy the little wins. If you want to be wealthy, you need to enjoy your small wins because they help you reach your bigger goals. These small victories aren't just signs of growth. They show that you're getting stronger and more capable. They let you know that you're going in the right direction and that you're being better today than you were yesterday. Every little win is proof that the world is listening to your call for plenty. It's the universe's way of telling you, yes, you're getting closer. So enjoy every small win and be proud of them all, even if other people think they're not important. Every win is important because it's your journey and story. Remember that the world doesn't judge your wins by how big they are. It judges them by how important they are to you. It acknowledges your change, growth, and development as a person. Because of this, it's important to stay thankful for these little wins. They're signs that you're in tune with the world and listening to its wealth. Every little win should push you to do better. It should fuel your desire, boost your faith, and make you more determined. Many more things are possible for you, and each small victory shows that. So honor them, care for them, and let them lead you to wealth. Lesson 21. How important it is to keep going. It doesn't matter how many setbacks you have, you're still going toward your dreams. And your determination is what keeps you on this path to wealth. This unshakable determination is what keeps us going, even when things get hard. The world will often test how committed you are to your dreams. That's when your determination shines through the most. It's not enough to just stick with something. Persistence is an art, a dance with the world. It means staying open and willing to receive, even if the effects aren't clear right away. Having faith in your goals, the world, and most of all, yourself is important. Don't forget that the world is on your side. Your dreams aren't faraway stars that you can't reach. They're a place you're slowly making your way to. For a return to happen, you have to believe that every loss is a stepping stone to success. Know that the world talks to us in small ways. We just need to be patient and trust it. Your job is to keep going, even when it looks like the finish line is a long way off. Keep your heart open and keep moving forward. And the truth is that the trip, not the finish line, is what matters most. And your determination is what makes this journey worth it. Utilizing the moon's power, Lesson 22. As you work on being persistent and dancing with the universe, you can also use the moon's powerful forces to get even more in sync with the flow of the universe. Do not think this is witchcraft nonsense. It is about lining up your energies with the natural rhythms of the world, and the moon, with its pull on the waves and gravitational pull on Earth, is a big part of that. There are different stages of the moon, and each one has its own force. It's a good idea to make plans and start new projects during the new moon, when the moon is totally hidden from view. Set your goals for what you want to bring into your life to use this energy. Do whatever makes sense to you. Write it down, say it out loud, picture it. It's time to grow and attract when the moon is rising or getting bigger. Now is the time to work on getting the things you want. Your good goals and hard work should pay off around the full moon, which is a time of completion. When the moon is getting smaller, it's time to let go. Let go of anything that isn't helping you at this time. Now is the time to let go, heal, and forget. Lesson 23. How to deal with wants that aren't being met. Wanting things that you don't have can feel like heavy clouds, but remember that they're not obstacles. They're just side trips that lead you to something better. You could be let down, angry, or even heartbroken. It's okay to feel these feelings. They're normal for people. But don't let them take over your life. Instead, see these unmet wants as messages from the world that there's something else you're supposed to have, learn, or experience. They aren't a refusal, they're a change of direction. They're the universe's way of telling you, not this, but something else, something better. Give up the idea that getting everything you want will make you happy. The most beautiful things in life are often the ones you least expect or plan. Trust the universe and its plan for you, and let them in. Being thankful can also help. Don't think about what you don't have, but what you do have. When you are grateful, you stop focusing on what you don't have and start focusing on what you do have. Having it makes you happy and at peace. Also, know that you're not the only one who has unmet loves. That's just how people are, but how you handle them and respond to them can make all the difference. Lesson 24. Learn what it means to understand divine order. To deal with these unmet wants, it's important to understand divine order and the universe's built-in knowledge, which guarantees that the right things will happen at the right time for you. This idea, which is hard to pin down, is like an unseen hand steering your life ship gently, making sure you get where you're going when you're ready. Knowing how divine time works can help you deal with impatience and anger. It's easy to give up when your dreams seem to be taking too long to come true, but remember that the world doesn't work on your timetable. Even when it seems like it's not, its timing is perfect and for your greatest good. When you accept divine planning, you don't just sit back and wait. It's about doing what you can and trusting that the world will take care of the rest. Know that it's planning meetings, events, and ideas that will help you. You need to know that every event, delay, and reroute is part of your unique journey and serves a reason. The universe's no or not now can be a hidden gift that keeps bad things from happening. While you're feeling disappointed, it can be hard to accept this, but it gets easier over time to see how the pieces of the puzzle fit together. Lesson 25. Trusting that everything works out as it should. It can feel risky to believe that the world has a plan for you, but it's an important step toward making your dreams come true and reaching your goals. This faith isn't about blindly following the rules or giving up control over your life. Instead, it's about realizing that there is a greater power at work, a global force that guides use and helps us find our way through life. We should believe that everything happens for a reason, even if we can't see it right now. It's easy to lose faith and question the universe's plan when you're going through hard times. You might be confused about why things aren't going the way you wanted or why your goals seem so far away. Remember, though, that the way you see your life is limited. The world, on the other hand, sees everything and knows exactly what you need at the right time. So keep your faith strong and believe that the world wants what's best for you and is leading you to your highest good. Focus on the good things instead of focusing on the bad ones. Most importantly, be patient and try to see each problem as a chance to learn and grow. The universe always has the right time, even if it's not the same as yours. It's not always easy to believe in the universe's plan, but it's worth it. A lot of things are possible, and it gives you peace and happiness like nothing else can. Keep your faith strong no matter what. The world wants your dreams to come true and is working hard to make them come true. If you trust its knowledge, miracles will happen soon.